திருவேசபதம் செய்துரைப்பேன். ஷராம் ஜய ஜய ராம், ஸ்ரீராம் ஜய ராம், ஜய ஜய ராம், ஸ்ரீராம் ஜய ராம், ஜய ஜய ராம். Devi, upon the mountains, Malaya and Vindhya, and upon the sustaining elements of us, the fruits, and also upon our Devata, that is you, I pledge that Rama is making all the efforts. He is not letting even a single stone unturned to get you back. So, he will definitely come. You will see him in the Prasravana mountain with his brother, like Kaladeva for Lanka. He will surely, swiftly, very soon annihilate all these Rakshasas and take you away from this place, is what Hanuman has told Sita Mata, to make her be pacified. At the same time, he also duly reported to her the inexplicable affection Rama has on her. Without you, he just melts down all the days. The Prabhu is in Prasravana mountain. He is literally like a melting iron in your chintana, thinking about you. He is not eating well. He is not even sleeping well. He is not keeping well because he is not keeping you well. When Hanuman says all those things, and also by knowing he is doing all his efforts to get her back, by knowing he is missing her, Sita Devi feels both happy and sad. Amritam vishasam srishtam tvaya vanarabhashitam yaccha nanyamana ramaha yaccha shokaparayanaha. Oh warrior, I feel like I'm taking both the poison and the nectar, the elixir at the same time together. Your words that Rama is missing me is like both nectar and poison. How? Because as per her, her purpose is to make her Lord live. She knows it is her Lord who is taking care of all, but she is the one whom her Lord is looking for to keep his things going. If she is that sustainable element for that person who is sustaining everybody, she feels her life's purpose is solved. So when she knows that Rama misses her, she understands she is that important for Rama. So she is an essential person in Rama's life. That makes her life fulfilled. Sumantra, when Rama was leaving to the forest, at that time he says, "Dear Ram, every day morning I wake up recollecting the purpose that I am going to drive you to the court and everywhere in my chariot. I am here to do Kainkaryam for Rama. Every day's life of me is for serving my Lord." With that feeling I used to wake up cheerfully. But hereafter for the next 14 years, you are not going to be there. Then what is the purpose of me getting up in the morning or living this life every day? So these people had submitted their life for the service of their Lord. So Sita Devi, when she knows Rama is happy, Rama is living because of her chintana, because of her meager kainkaryams for him, she feels some purpose in her life. So when she knows Rama is missing her to the core, she is happy. But at the same time, for that very same reason that Rama has to be happy, she, knowing that he is not happy, she is sad. It's kind of a very, very subtle feeling. It's not complicated, but it's a very, very subtle feeling. Rama is missing her and worrying. So that makes her feel that I am important to Rama. I am also an important part of Rama's life. That makes her feel happy. At the same time, he is worrying. Oh, my Lord should not worry. He should not have a struggle. So that feeling makes her that makes her feel bad. So Amritam Vishasamsrishtam. So don't you see this? Aishwaryeva suvistirne vyasaneva sudarune rajveva purusham badva kritantaha parikarshati. In getting the Aishwarya, in getting the wealth, or Aishwaryeva suvistirne vyasaneva sudarani, or while getting very hard fate, troublesome difficulties in life. In both these aspects, you see how the destiny plays a huge role in everybody's life. Destiny has a huge hand in deciding our happiness and sadness. Who are we before destiny? We cannot decide on anything. It's the destiny that pulls us here and there. Even a person like Rama and Lakshmana are in the streets looking for me, or on the roads, or struggling means the great warriors who can do anything and everything, even they are struggling means, then what to think about normal people? Everybody's life is handled by the strong destiny, is what Sita Devi says. And then, hearing her cries, Hanuman gets tempted to take her to Sita Mata, take her to Sri Ram very soon. So he is asking, don't cry, my lady, my mother, don't cry. Right now, Abhi, I will just take you to Rama. You can get on me. I will swiftly cross this ocean. How I came, I will leave in the same way. I will take you to my Lord, like how Agni Devata is taking the oblations to Lord Indra. You can get united with him like how Sachi Devi is getting united with Lord Indra. We wish to see you both together soon. He is literally missing you, Amma. He is every day Tadapana, every day he is quite anxious without you. If you go there, he will be settled. I want to see my Lord settled. I want not to see the tears of your eyes. So, let me take you right away to him. Is that okay? Hanuman is so cheerful, so excited. Sometimes we feel something good and then we want to contribute. So we push the other person saying, see, Amma, if you come with me, Rama will be happy. Don't you want to see Rama happy? I also want to see Rama happy. You also want to see Rama happy. I also want to see both of you happy. All these things will happen if you just nod. If you want to contribute something to others, we will bring in all kind of angles. So here he is bringing the angle that Rama will be relieved. So why not you join me? Why not you come with me? Let's go back. Let's go back to that Prashravana mountain where Rama is crying without you. When he was so excited, so anxiously telling all those things, Sita is in Nidhanam. With all her miseries, she knows what to do. That stability doesn't come from a day. It just doesn't come by thinking of it in a day, one day. Throughout in her life, she was in her pativratyam. She was in her disciplines. She sticks to her disciplines throughout her life. So, from instinct level, she talks with that discipline as the base. So, it's not that one day you can go to Satsanga, you can learn good values, and then you can probably live a great life. Every day you have to be in Satsanga. It's not just by listening to one lecture you can be throughout your life you can be great. You have to practice. You have to listen. You have to connect yourself. Even for a cell phone, we need to charge it every day. Then think about us who can dissipate all our good energies, good vibes very easily out in search of all anxious things. So we need to charge ourselves with positive vibes, positive things, positive discipline every day. And Sita is one such person. So from her instinct level, she does not want to go back with this Vanara touching him. But she does not want to tell it right away because she sees Hanuman's wishes are very sincere. he really wants to do good things to Rama and Sita, so she does not want to break his heart. So she is trying to, shed that thought away, that not going with him, with some mamul reasons, some very nominal, very normal reasons. So she is telling Hanuman, you are a swift warrior, I know, but being on your back, when I cross the ocean, I might get afraid by your gati. I might even tremble and fall into the ocean. Then I will become the food for all the aquatic animals. Or maybe Rakshasas might find out that I have been taken. Then they might probably come back at you. They can fight you and they can take me back. They can either kill me or might hide me again. Maybe you are very much a powerful person. With all her words, Hanuman's faces are changing. His face is changing with answers. So for every answer that's coming in his face, she is bringing another answer. Uttara yukta vakta vachasmatiryata. So the next question arises in Hanuman's mind. Sita Devi is giving answer for that. Maybe you are a very great warrior. You can fight with all the Rakshasas. You can even kill them. But in the meanwhile, I might be lost. And Yuddhas, the wars, you can never predict the result of the wars. We can either win or we can lose. The fortunes and misfortunes out of anything is not very sure. So we never know the play of the destiny. We cannot always say, I'm going to win for sure. You can be confident, but you can't be overconfident. When she was explaining one by one, she finds all these things are very puny reasons, very not so great reasons before Hanuman. So finally she says, all the more I have some other reason too, that I cannot go back with you in the same way Ravana brought me here without anyone knowing. I cannot go to my Lord's place touching other man. I cannot sit on you and come. The next question that comes inside her mind, that same way only Ravana took you here. So then another man touched you. Anisha kim karishyami. I can't do anything there. I was forced into it. But given a choice, I will not touch another person. So when Sita Devi finally told the reasons, Hanuman understands. He feels. Actually, when she first tells, I just missed this point. When she first tells, you are so small, how will you take me? Funnily, she wants to, shed it away. When she said it, at that time, Hanuman thinks, oh, this mother does not know my grandeur. I have a huge form, I have to show that to her. Seeing my huge form, probably she might get confidence. So thinking like that, he is also feeling Navam Paribhavam Kritam, a new insult to him. Nobody so far asked Hanuman, can you do this? Like that. And everybody says, Hanuman, you only can do this. And never ever anybody asked, can you do this? Asadhya sadhaka swamin, asadhyam tava kim vada, is what always we will come and tell him. So Hanuman feels, can you do this, Hanuman? You are so tiny. When he heard it, he felt like a new insult, Navam Paribhavam Kritam. So he thinks, let me show a huge form to my mother. She will know what I am capable of. Thinking like that, he gets into the tree nearby. He is not just growing. He gets into the tree nearby and he leaps from there. When he leaps, he expands into a bigger form. It's like very theatrical he is performing. He's like all with the cheer and rush. He wants to make her understand, yes, he can do it. And hence he shows a Brihat Rupa, a huge form to Sita Mata. But Sita wasn't so amazed because she says, I know with the tiny form you can't cross this ocean. So I know your form. I understand your grandeur. I know how grand you can be, how huge you can be. But still, I can't come with you because I can't touch another man's sharira and come to my man. I can never touch another person. That's when she tells the exact reason. Because she does not want Hanuman to be more and more and more, put into the trouble of proving himself in the thought of making Sita to understand he really wishes good for them. She understands his good wishes, his good intention. But she also makes him understand the practical reality of things. Always the practical reality is what important. We should have good intention, but we cannot force others unless otherwise the things are very practical. You have to budge to the practical worldly things, and the world will compel you into the practical life. So, whatever is happening around us is for good, is for making us more mature. Always we should have our discipline as the strength to get going. So, when Sita Mata explains Hanuman that she can't come with him, he understands. He says, I'm really sorry, my mother. I really wanted both of you to be together. That's why I said these things. But what you said is just you alone can tell this. Only Ramapatni can say like this. And Hanuman, having praised her, he says, Amma, when I go back, I have to tell Rama that I have seen you. So is there any incidents, anything as a token of recognition that I have seen you? Can you say me any incidents, or can you give me anything as a token of recognition for Rama to understand I have seen you? Then Sita says, oh yeah, I can tell you some incidents that happened in our life that me and Rama alone knows. Tasmin siddhashrame deshe Mandakinya hi adurataha. Tasmin siddhashate deshe Mandakinya hi adurataha. That was once upon a time in the banks of Mandakini. When was it? Very long back, when they were in Chitrakuta. They were in Chitrakuta some 13 years back. But she is recollecting those days. Those were so pleasant days when she had all the time with Rama for the first time, all the time with him. And Chitrakuta was very, very personal, very nostalgic. So she recollects all those things. Tasya upavana shandeshu nana pushpa sugandhishu vigritya salilaklina tavanke samupavisham. One afternoon, we both were strolling through that yard of Chitrakoot amidst the trees. The trees were emanating the fragrance out of the beautiful flowers. We were into that flower area, everywhere filled with the flowers. In those nikunjas, we were walking through the shadows of those great trees filled with fragrance. And then we went and had a beautiful bath in Mandakini. That was a Madhyanika Snana. We did the Anushtana, and then we played for a while in the Mandakini. Heartily, I was so happily playing with you. Played for a long time, and then we came out of that Mandakini, and then we were resting in that grooves. And we were very tired, and I first lie down, and then you lied on my lap. You just slept through. When you slept, I was vigilant looking around because they are in the forest, right? So one of them was sleeping, the other one was just on the tree. They were like sanjed in the tree. She was taking rest with Rama in her lap. Tato mamsa samayuktaha vayasaga pariyatundayat tamaham loshtamudyamya varayanti sma vayasam. Tato mamsa samayuktaha. At that time there came a crow. He was having a devilish interest in the meat. He was pecking on my sharira. He was pecking my body. And then I was so scared. So tamagam loshtamudyamya, I picked up a stone and then was trying to shoo it away. When I was making this movement, you woke up. And then you saw me shooing the crow away vigilantly. And then you started, picking on me. You started Keli Pandratha. You started feeling like, you started ridicule. You were like parihasam. You were doing me. You were mocking at me. You were mocking at me. Oh Sita, how great a warrior lady you are with a stone in your hand against that Vayasa. And I got so much more anger. You are ridiculing me. I got so much, you are mocking at me. I got so much angry, and then we had a lot of fun at the day because we were having that fun anger, the pranaya kopam. And then you said, it's time now, you take rest for a while, I'll take the watch. And then I was lying on your lap and I was sleeping peacefully, and that Vayasa did not come. Then after a while I woke up and then I said, my lord, you take rest for some time. Let's be in this group for some more minutes. You take rest for some time. When you were taking rest, again that Vayasa came. So it has a bad intention of harming me, hurting me. It was trying to come around me. And then I got tears and also blood drops by its pecking. Once the blood drops and my tears touched your skin, you got up. And you saw blood from my limbs and you couldn't hold it. Kakridati saroshena panchavakrena bhogina. When the serpent with the 5 hoods is like ready to attack, who dares to touch its teeth or count its teeth? Who had done this mischief to you? Tell me, my lady, right away. He will see his end right now. When you angrily showered those words, that Vayasa was still around. He was dare enough to be around. And you looked at its direction and you could see the blood drops in its nakam, in its fingers, and then you understood what happened. And for a Vallavan, Pullumayidam, you no need a bow to shoo it away. And you just looked around, there was a blade of grass. You just took the blade of glass, and then you did the abhimantrana of Brahmastra right away to that person, to that evil devil thought person, the person with the bad intention, and then that Brahmastra started chasing it all 3 worlds. Brahmastra could have killed him. It could overpower him. It could overrun him. But why? It didn't kill him. Maybe Rama himself doesn't want to kill him. He wants to terrorize him. He wants to give him a chance to correct himself. That's why probably Brahmastra didn't kill him, but was chasing him around. All 3 worlds he ran and ran and ran and ran with Brahmastra at the back of him. He was going with his heel touching his head. He was running. And then none of the Devatas, none of Gandharvas, none of Rishis, nobody was ready to help him. Even his own father Indra said, Ramadrohi, Jagadrohi. And he shooed away. Hey, Kaka, go away. Like that he was even shooing him away. Hey, shoo that crow away. And everybody was shooing him away. And then finally he understood that only this Lord can save him. Tameva Sharanam Gataga. Like that he just came, and then Brahmastra chased him back to his own Lord. So he just came and fell at Rama's feet. He didn't even probably fell at Rama's feet. He was exhausted by all those flying. And then he came and fell there. It was Sita Devi who took it to the Rama's Charana Ravinda, and then put it in a right proper way and said, he's coming for a refuge. He's done for. All his arrogance are gone. Please accept him, my Lord. With her one action, she can explain all those things because they both think alike. Vadargamapika kutstaha kripaya paryapalayat. She's enjoying that. She's enjoying that the crow wasn't killed, but he was forgiven. That is Sita Devi. That is Rama. They both are one in this aspect. Though he has to be killed for his arrogance, for the thing he did, Sita Devi says, Rama, because of his compassion towards that life, he didn't kill him. But for the Brahmastra, he gave one of his eyes, and Ramaya Namaskritva, Rajñe Dasharataya cha. He said, Unaku oru namaskaram, unga appaku oru namaskaram. It all started from here, polrukke. So, doing namaskara, prostrating Rama and Dasharatha, that crow left that place. If you had taken even Brahmastra for a mere crow just because he touched me, means what are you going to do for this Ravana who had taken me away from you and tortured me for 10 months in this grove? Making you to go here and there searching for me, making me to struggle all these days in my life. What are you going to do for him? Atava Shakti Namantauto Suranama Picheshwaro Mamaiva Tudukana Mastimanye Viparyeha. Maybe they are great lords. They can do everything. It's only my misfortune making me to suffer. Even having Rama as Natha, I am an Anatha. Even having you, my Lord, you as my Lord, I am orphaned, my Lord. When Sita Mata is crying like that, Hanuman is telling, no, Bhartra Natavati Hyasi, Amma, in this world, if there is anyone who has Natha, who is not at all an Anatha, is you. You alone have him as Prananatha. He is the Ramanatha. You have the real Natha as your Natha. He alone is the Natha. He alone is the refuge in this whole world. Having him, how can you become a Agati? How can you become an orphan? Rama will come for you. The moment I go back and tell, he will definitely come for you. Amma, if you want to give any more thing to the Lord, please give me right now. I will take it and I will leave. And when Hanuman was telling it, Tato vastragatam muktva divyam chudamanim shubham pradeyo ragavaya iti Sita Hanumate dadu. Then slowly with the trembling hands, she is opening a pack which she is holding dear to her heart. In her sari, she is having a pack. She is unpacking it slowly. Vastragatam muktva. She is holding it with all her strength. It is her mangatika, which is very, very important for her Chudamani, that Shiro Bhushana, which is very, very important for her. It's like her Lord himself that has been bestowed. Vadukale yadda bhattam. That has been bestowed by her Lord, by her father-in-law, and by her father to her. The three people who can safeguard women: her father, her husband, her son, her brother, her father-in-law, all those men who can safeguard the women. With this token, Rama has safeguarded her women, his women. And that token is like a strength for her for all these days. Even I have given it means Rama should understand that my last hope, last strength has been bestowed back, and he has to quickly take me away from here. I have given the last strength which I was holding to it. So that is why she is giving her Shiro Bhushana, giving it to Hanuman. She says he will understand with all these things that you have seen his lady. When Sita Devi says it, Hanuman gets ready to leave. Yes, everything over? Ma, I will start. Can I start? Then Sita gets another new set of tears from her eyes. She says, Anidya tava vanara, just because you were here so long, I was feeling relaxed. All along I felt Rama's Sannidhanam. I am again with my Lord, with his devotees, with his people. Now that Hanuman, you are going away, prananamapi sandegaga. When you come back, I may not even survive. These Rakshasas would have probably they would have killed and eaten me. I may not even get another chance to hear about my Lord again in my life. Then she should probably go with him, right? But discipline, but vrata, but chastity is more than the life itself. See, that is Sanatana Dharma. The values are more than our life. Value the values than your life. You can get several lives, but the life filled with values is the valuable life. So she does not want to go because maybe she might be killed. She is pledging everything for the sake of upholding the discipline. That is our mother Sita. So she says, I may not probably live when you come back. Why don't you stay for some more time? Vasaikaha marindama. You can probably stay here for a while. I would be happy that Hanuman is around somewhere here. When Sita was telling, and also she is telling, why don't you take a rest for a while? If probably they were in Ayodhya, Sita Mata probably would feed him some food for coming all the way, give something for her child. She is a wife of Sarvatiti, so she would have done a great Atitya. She can't do it here. And for this person who had got this great news, making me to live again, survive again, I can't do anything. At least he can be around, so I will feel better also. And he can take rest somewhere, is what she is telling. And Hanuman makes a mental note. Yes, my way of rest. I will do it later. So when he understands all those things, he says, okay, Amma, I will take a note of it. Can I start? When he is asking it again, she again starts crying. Hanuman, you are so blessed. You know why? Now you will go and you will immediately see my Lord. You will just go and you will see Rama. See, I can't get that opportunity. I can't get that blessing now. I can't see him. When she said it, and when she furthermore says, when will I see my Lord? Will I ever see my Lord? And when she cries again and again, Hanuman consoles her again and again. Marudo Devi Shokena Ma Bhute Manasaga Priyam. Amma, Aradingumma, please don't shed tears, don't cry. Hanuman would not even feel like leaving her in that Ashoka Vana and going. But he knows, only if we go and tell the message, Rama will come. So he says the same thing. Amma, kshamasva mat sangama kala matram. However long I stay here, Amma, that is the only period of time Rama won't be here. However long Hanuman stays, so Sita is with Rama's person only. When the Hanuman goes from here, Rama will be here. So no more separation from your Lord. That is how the counseling should be. It has to make her feel through it and come out of her miseries. So he says, Kshamasva mat sangama kala matram. I will go and bring the Lord. And then he says, anything more to say? And she says, Shirasa cha abhivadaya Kausalya lokabartaram sushuveyam manasvini tammamarte sukham pricha shirasa cha abhivadaya. Tell my Lord, I prostrated to him with my head. I prostrated at his feet. And then tell my regards to that Lakshmana. Shaktona Bahubhashita. He knows how to talk, but he doesn't talk much. He is like my father-in-law. He is equal to my father-in-law. Rama likes him so much. She also likes him so much. He is also like a son to both of them. And then Sarvana Bruyana Anamayam. You tell all those Vanara Veeras and the Vanara leader Sugriva, everyone, that I have sent my regards to them. Having saying all those things, Sita is not finishing up. She is putting a comma and looking at Hanuman. So Hanuman thinks maybe she wants to talk more. Now she feels how good it would be if Rama is here now. And she knows it will take a while and she does not know what else to talk. She had given enough. Anything more, Amma? Manashilaya stilakaha gandapashve niveshitaha tam kila smartumarhasim. She is telling, there was another incident, Hanuman. Yes, Amma. What is it? That was a period of time. We were happily enjoying in that forest life. One day I was gathering flowers for making a garland to my Lord. And while taking the flowers, picking the flowers, it was Rama himself sitting in the ashrama's outyard. Seeing him, mesmerized by his charm, mesmerized by his presence, I was blissfully plucking the flowers. I was taking every creeper and then plucking the flowers out of it to make the garland, and mistaking one long creeper. It was actually not a creeper, but she didn't know it. She thought it was a creeper, and he pulled it and later realized it was a tail of a monkey which was seeing the other side and then letting the tail down along the creeper side. She, seeing Rama, she pulled the tail, and then this mamul monkey, gur, it did gur and then left. And the moment it said gur, she got afraid and she put everything down and she came running and hugged Rama. And she kept her face inside his Vakshasala out of fear for a few seconds, and she was inside Rama. It was a good feeling. It was like a feeling of a chicken inside the mother's wings, incubation. So she got the warmth of her Lord, her love. his affection, his vatsalyam, his prema, everything. And Rama loved it. Rama enjoyed that moment. I want my Lord to be happy like that ever. And I was inside his arms. And then, after a few moments of pada, everything shut down. I don't know how long. It was a very good moment. Maybe long, but it was short also. Then after that, I was okay. And then I looked up at my Lord's face. As usual, he was mockingly looking at me. He was playfully looking at me with his eyes. Sita, that big monkey is gone, don't worry. And then I moved away from him, and then I found blood in his Bakshasthala. I got worried again. I was out of a shock. Again, I was in a shock. What is it? Why blood? And then he said, it's not blood. Look at your forehead. It's that Vetri Tilaka. That's a victory mark you have adorned me with. Manashilaya Tilakaha. Sitaya Sotavakshasi. You have given the Tilaka for all my furthermore endeavors. You have given me a Tilaka, a mark of victory, auspiciousness. It's your forehead mark. He said that, and we were very happy with that beautiful conversation. Then, you know what he did? Oh, your forehead does not have tilaka. Why don't I make one for you? And there was this Manashila stones around, rocks around. He himself started smearing it. Here we are all smearing the sandalwood for our Kalyana Rama, right? There in that forest, that Kalyana Rama was making that sandal, that red color sandal thing for his wife. He was making it, and he just kept it on her forehead. Then I don't know what mood he was. He started decorating slowly all over her head and his face and her face. He started making face painting. People are doing face painting today, right? He started making face painting. That was lot of fun. But I was like Pranaya Kopam. Like that I was, oh, these are also not so great. You could have done better. Like that I was playfully pulling his legs and he was pulling my legs. It was so much of fun that day. So I'm missing those days. Gatraihi shoka bikarshitaihi. Can you help me by going and telling my Ram in such a way that I will again hug him. I will again be within his arms. I will again feel that shelter. Can you do such things for me so that I can get into my Lord's arms once again? Can you go talk in that way? And Sita Devi asks such things. What can he say? Ma, Ramar is also missing you, Ma. In the same way, he is also missing. Why? Who am I to go and bring him? All I have to do is a messenger. I will pass your message and your Lord will be right away here to get you back. And he will take you to Ayodhya. He will do Pattabhishekam with you, Amma. I'm damn sure about it. And then he says, anything more, Amma? But everything is sufficed with that one incident. So she says, that's good enough, Appa. This will let him know that you are from here. You have seen me. And then he prostrates her again. And then he takes leave from Sita Devi. And he knows there is one more job to do. One more to-do list. What is that? Vasaikaha Marindama. Arindama means Arina Damayati iti Arindamaha. Arin means the enemies. The one who smashes the enemy is called Arindama. So she called me, oh, the smasher of enemies, take rest. So how a warrior will take rest? By smashing the enemies. Alpavasesham prasamikshakanyam. I have seen this asitekshana. Whatever I have to do is very, very swalpa, alpa karya. It's not so big work. What was the big work is seeing the lady of the Lord. That is done. She was consoled. She is happy. She will remain peacefully until we come back. So that is done. So whatever I have to do here more is Trinupayan Atikramya Chaturtaiha Drishyate. I have to do something. Whatever you do in your life, it can be one of these 4 strategies. Samadhana, Beda, Danda. Samadhana, Beda, Trinupayan Atikramya. I don't think I can take any one of the first 3 strategies. What are the first three strategies? Sama, being soft talking to the enemy. Then Dana. Dana is giving something, donating something to pacify him. Then Veda, that is understanding confusions, disruptions among the enemies. And then Danda, that is smashing the enemies. So what can I do here? Nasama rakshas gunaya kalpate, nadaanamartopachiteshu yujyate, nabeda sadhya baladarpita janaha, parakramastveva mame garochate. So he is just planning inside. Karye karmani nirdishte. I came for one work and I am going to do another work which was not in the job description. But as long as the another work which you do is not affecting the job description and also nourishing the job which was given to you, then it has to be done. Okay, you go and find out whether that bus is going to Jigini or not. If somebody asks you, you have to go, and you should not just ask whether this bus goes to Jigini. If this bus doesn't go, what other bus might go? If this bus goes, what are all the timings it will go? How long it will stay here? When will it come back? You know, what are the rates of the tickets in the bus? If that doesn't go, what other bus can go? What are the intervals that bus comes? Because the question given to you is not whether this bus goes. I want to go to Jigini. So you have to understand the original job description. The person who is asking you to go and find out whether this bus goes to Jigini is not asking just that question. It is a Vyanjana Lakshanam. It's a Vyanjana, that is indicative. This question is asked, you have to understand the deeper meaning of that. What is that person wants to do? He wants to go to Jigini. So you find out answers in that way. So go find Sita doesn't mean just go find Sita. Okay, seen Sita, put a tick, coming back. I saw Sita, Sita was crying in Ashoka. Not that. Go find Sita means make sure Sita survives properly until I come back, and make sure other activities which will help the Sita to survive better later also. So everything has to be understood in a very, very deep, clear and complete sense. And that is a person called Duta. Ambassador is one who understands all the sides in a very holistic way, understanding our strengths and the enemy's weakness and everything. And he knows the strength of his Lord, and he strengthened his Lord's Paksha by making his nourishing your lady's morality, and now he has to weaken the enemy. That is also strengthening his Lord. So for weakening the enemy, Nasama Rakshasu Gunaya Kalpate, these persons are not value-based person. We cannot go and do soft talk with these persons. They will not accept it. They will not sit for it. These people can't even hear, can't even listen and hear. So Nasama Rakshasu Gunaya Kalpate, then Nadana Arthopachiteshu Ijyate. They already have lot of money, wealth. All the world's wealth has been plundered and kept in their palaces. So they may not be given anything, none got any donations to make them feel, okay, let me do this. So, Nabeda Sadhya Baladarpita Janaha, already they are arrogant with their own strength. So they are not going to be worried or afraid or getting confused with the strength from other person. And they are going to, I am all. So you cannot make any bedam with them. And Parakramahatu Eva Mama Iha Rochate. So I have to show my valor to weaken this person's morality. Thinking that, what can I do? How can I show? Shushkam vanamiva nalaga idam vidvam sagishyami. Why this unnecessary Ashokavana? Pleasant grove here when mother is crying. Let me break it down. And I will ask their persons to come by their own to me. Thinking that he just took a huge form and fell on one of a big tree over there. He jumped on it and smashed it. That was not even peanut, it was like peanuts, it was not even soup for him. He was smashing it, and then there were so many birds on the trees, they were like flying away upon hearing the sound of that smashed tree of this foe. And they were flying away, making the wings to splutter so much, and the sound can be heard, entire Lanka can hear the sound of all these Rakshasa birds. Tataha Pakshi Ninadena Vriksha Bangaswanena Cha Babuvahu Trasa Sambranta Sarve Lanka Nivasinaha. Just by the sound of the broken trees and the birds, all the people in the Lanka were getting threatened. They were frightened. Everybody were trembling. And those Rakshasis who were sleeping nearby got up with a chakit hokar. They were shocked and then got up. And in their sleep itself, they saw something was going on. Somebody was talking with Sita. When somebody was talking with Sita who were not their persons, they should have probably come and asked by then. Then why didn't they do? They are the ones who are working for money. They don't care. If their Lord is not good, why are they going to care for his mission and vision? Only people with good intention will get people like Hanuman as attendant, who will do more than what is told. Otherwise, they won't even do proper things itself, like the Rakshasis over there, who work for bad intentions. So they knew that Hanuman was talking with her, and they were just seeing in their sleep, and then they got up, and then they were coming straight to Sita. Koyam kasya kuto vayam kim nimittam nihagataha. Koyam, who is he? Kasya, whose is he? Kimartamiga agataka. Why did he come here? What is he doing here? Tell us. Don't be worried. Don't be afraid. Why should I be worried? It's your turn now. So why Sita has to be worried? She says, you are asking me. Agireva agege padan vijanati na samshayaha. Only the snakes can understand the footstep of another snake. Pambin kal pambariyam. You only know, because you only do such kind of dhamaka in other persons, tamashas in other persons' places. So I also thought he's probably one of the Rakshasas, because she also had a sandeha once, right? So she's not lying. She had a doubt, right? Maybe it's a Rakshasa. So she's saying that I also thought he's a Rakshasa. You know these things better, like how to assault other people's places. So you might probably have your own research wing. Find it out. I don't know. They understood Sita is laughing at them. Sita is ridiculing them. They understood it, and then they went straight to Ravana, and then they said, oh my king, we can't hold it anymore, we can't bear it. What? You yourself can't bear it? What is that? There was a Vanara. He came and he talked with Sita. When we asked Sita, she is not explaining what is it, who is he, anything there. She is not telling all those things. He had talked to Sita. Not just that, he is breaking havoc there. He is breaking the Ashoka Vana. He is breaking off all the trees over there. We cannot do anything to him. We are worried upon seeing him. Even you are worried. Then he can be probably controlled by my kinkaras. Saying that he is sending 80,000 kinkaras to catch one Vanara. How did he judge 80,000 people could suffice him? Because even these Rakshasis can't do anything, means some 80,000 people can do something probably. That much big Rakshasis, probably terrible Rakshasis were terrified. And then he is sending all those 80,000 Rakshasas, the kinkaras, who always ask him, Kim karomi, what shall I do, what shall I do? Go die. He says, go there, go to the Hanuman. And then they are all coming with prasa, tomara, shakti. They are bringing all kind of ayudas, with the maces, with the bows, with the swords, with the prasha, with the shakti, with the shulayuda. They are coming with all sharp elements, and they are coming towards Hanuman, and Hanuman is so happy. Appa, some real work has to be done now. He is not just messenger alone. He is also soft messenger. He is also terrific tough messenger. So he got that part of his job now. Very cheerful part of the job. So he gets into the Torana. There was an archway there. He gets into that and he says, Vada. Come. He is welcoming all of them. And then whatever weapons they are having it, he is plucking it from their own hand and then giving their sambhavana with their own ayudam. He is killing all those Rakshasas. He was like a whirlpool. He was like a swirling wind among them. He was fighting, and then he was just mimicking probably his Lord. 14,000 Rakshasas, and Rama was in the center, and he was like playing football with all those things. And with his arrows, he was like pushing them away. And now with his legs, with his hands, with his body, with his rotation, with his revolving, with everything, Hanuman is like throwing all those Rakshasas away. They were seeing a whirlpool mass breakout there, and the people were like struggling. All the Rakshasas were struggling. Only they can hear all those volams, all those cries, all those woeful cries of all those Rakshasas, and Hanuman's laughs. And it was like for few minutes, it was like quite a big storm over there. And when the storm calmed, there was not even one of the kinkaras left. They are all gone to the Yamaswadhanam. They all went to the Yamaloka. None were remaining. And a few Rakshasis, who still didn't get the heart attack seeing this, went back to Ravana to explain all these things. And Hanuman is now in the form. He cannot stop. He want to continue it. What can I do? Oh, it is taking time for them to send the next batch. What shall I do? And then he saw a Chaitya Prasada, a party hall. You want party hall in a place where my mother is doing the penance? What is the purpose of this party hall? He thought that he just did a jump and leapt and then got into that party hall. Then there were so many people guarding that party hall. They were all coming with rush. They were all coming hastily with anger in their eyes. And then Hanuman was so happy. Oh, you want to show the fire in your eyes? I'll show you the exact fire into your eyes. And then he pulled a pillar decked with the gold from that Chaitya Prasada. And then he swirled so much that because of the friction there was a fire in the pillar, and then kept it all over the Chaitya Prasada. And the Chaitya Prasada is blazing fire now. And seeing that all those Rakshasas were terrified, and at the same time they were also so much in anger of arrogance, and then they were coming towards Hanuman with their weapons, sharp weapons. They were talking, okay, yeah, 1, 2, 3, okay? Hanuman in the mid, 1, 2, 3, that's a signal. Hanuman says, yes, that's the signal. And then with all their might in their arms, and then pushing their swords, pushing their sharp items, sharp weapons, they were charging towards Hanuman. 1, 2, 3, jump, Sita, Ram. And then Hanuman, boof, he went above. And all these people are piercing each other, and then they were falling down. Hanuman came back to the archway, and then he was proclaiming to the Lanka, Jayat Yadibala Ramaha Lakshmanascha Mahabalaha Raja Jeti Sugrivaha Raghavena Vipalitaha Dasoham Kosalendrasya Ramasya Klishtakarmanaha Hanuman Shatru Sainyanam Niganta Marutatmajaga Naravana Sagasram Me Yudde Pratibalam Bhavet Shila Vistu Prakartaka Padabaishya Sagasrachaka Artha Itva Purim Lankam Abhivadya Chamaitilim Samurdartha Gamishyami Mishatam Sarvarakshasam Jai Shri Ram, Jai Lakshman, Jai Sugriv, know from where I am. And Jai Ramadas. Today we are going to celebrate the Dasanavami. Yesterday is Dasanavami. We are going to celebrate the Dasanavami, and Hanuman has did the Pundarika first. Jai Ramadas. Dasogam Kosalendrasya Ramasya Klishtakarmanaha Hanuman Shatru Sainyanam Niganta Marutatmajaga. I am the mind-born son of the great storm Lord of storm. That's why I am storming here. And then he said, why are you sending all these peanut Rakshasas here? I want that Ravana. I heard there is somebody in your place called Ravana. What? Ravana? Can you stand against him? Na Ravana Sagasrame Yudde Pratibalam Bhavat. Ennaya? Even 1,000 Ravanas cannot even lift my tail. That's confident. That's like threatening the enemy. Like Rama said, Virada goes in the path where we have to go. Let him walk. We had a ride. So he's just following his Lord. Ravana Sagasrame Yudde Pratibalam Bhavetu. Shilabistu Prakartaka. What weapon you have to fight against us? You people, bacha, you only need weapon strength. I don't need missile strength. My muscle strength is good enough for me. What for you are having all these rocks? All these precious stone rocks you are having. Diamond rock, silver rock. You have brought all those rocks with your rock like heart. I'll break your rock like heart with these rocks. I will pluck all those trees and smash your heads with all those trees. So 2 things are done. One is Ashoka Vana Bangam, and then your head Banga. I can do all those things. 2 in 1 time. I don't have enough time, and I have a lot of works to do. I can do 2, 3 things. And then making fear in their heart. And then hearing that all the 80,000 Rakshasas are gone, he is sending the Jambumali, the son of the Prahasta, the commander-in-chief. And he was smashed like a Jambupala. He was smashed like how the Navaparam is being smashed. Like that he was smashed. When Jambumali is gone, all the 7 Amatyas, the ministers are sent, and the 7 Amatyas are sent directly to hell by Hanuman. When they were gone, Panchasenapati, Virupakshan, Yupakshan, Prakasan, Basakarnan, 5 Senapatis are sent like this. When they are sent, Hanuman got two people. He took 2 people and took a Sala Vriksha and then smashing both of their heads like this, and then they are gone, and took a big mountain and then put it on the top of all the trees. One of them he even pounded his chest with his fist, and then he's gone with a broken heart. And then Hanuman broke the heart of his Rakshasas and also the heart of the Ravana. And then he sought his son Aksha. When Ravana was when he was glaring at Aksha, it was like the Agni in the fire being ablazed with the Ahuti. Just by one glance of his father, Aksha gets up. And he's called Aksha, my kanne, my dear eye. He's like eye like was an apple of the eye of Ravana. So he's Aksha Kumara. And Aksha Kumara comes with pomp and show. And that is when Hanuman felt, wow, okay, at last, some warrior is coming. He was seeing at him with all the Bahumanat Avekshata, with that all the pleased, Hanuman is pleased. Finally, Koncha Sumara or all Anuchirkam. So Hanuman was so happy, but Aksha was coming and waging war, and Hanuman thought there is not much time left, and then he's not letting him to take the stage. Hanuman just took his leg and pulled his leg towards him, pulled him towards Hanuman, and then he started swirling him. For Hanuman's strength, maybe hundreds of revolutions done. At which rotation or revolution he had gone, nobody knows. And then he just smashed him on the ground and threw him away. That's it. Upon hearing it, Ravana's eyes were filled with the tears of anger and worries. And the tears fell from his eyes, and it was like Ahuti falling into the fire. And then with the Ahuti, the fire blazes out. Like that, the another fire of Ravana's harem, Ravana's palace, is that Indrajit. He came out, and Ravana is telling, don't kill him. I want to see that warrior. I have seen many warriors, Vanara warriors like Vali, Sugriva, Sambhavan. I have seen so many people, and none of them were like this man. He's such a holistic warrior. I really want to see this Veera. You bring him alive, as if he can kill him. So he says this, and then Indrajit comes out to fight with Hanuman. Indrajit is also powerful. Hanuman can't understand the nuances of Indrajit also easily, and so is for the Indrajit also. And the fight was going on and on and on and on. Sharanamantare Shvasu. He's showering the arrows, just like how the water is showered. The clouds are showering the rains on the top of the mountain. Hanuman is quietly taking all those shadows, and suddenly Hanuman is gone. Where is Hanuman? Where is Hanuman? And he's between the arrows. He, by the Lagima Shakti, he is small, shrunk himself, and then he's traveling through the arrows. And I used to say, how can you beat a kosu, a mosquito with an arrow? And none can be done for Hanuman. And then Hanuman comes and falls at the chariot of Indrajit. And then Indrajit understood, okay, let me take Brahmastra and let me tie him up. Even I can kill him. I have to get rid of him. Brahmastra, all the time he takes the Brahmastra. I have Brahmastra. So he had taken the Brahmastra. And then he puts on Hanuman, and Brahmastra will not bind Hanuman. Pitamaha's boon is like that. But Hanuman thought, enough time spent, I have to go back. It's almost going to be 7, we have to finish it. So Hanuman thought, let me go back soon. So thinking that Hanuman is binding himself by himself. He is respecting Brahmastra, and he lets himself to be bound by Brahmastra. When that is done, some very, very foolishly good Rakshasas, best foolish Rakshasas, took some Karpasakaihi Patehi. They got some beautiful ropes from the Nayar Kadai or wherever they got it. Those ropes they got, and then they started tying Hanuman. Yes! He had fallen, we have bound him. Adada, he fell because of a missile. Missile can't be seen. So you can't see. Even if you see, you can't understand. You haven't seen, you didn't understand. Anyway, Hanuman probably didn't recognize. For now, Brahmastra has left him for good. So Indrajit thought, somehow I'll go and put this Vanara before my father and my job is done. That's it. So thinking that he is bringing Hanuman to Ravana's palace, and Ravana is being seen by Hanuman in the broad daylight now. Hanuman is looking at Ravana. He understands the grandeur of Ravana, all the wealth of Ravana, all the auspiciousness which is already adorning him because of his tapasya, and then he thinks this person can rule like Indra if he is in the right path. See, it's not wealth or the posts, what you have. It's what the value you have. Rama, the person with values. Values, only the values. Sugriva, though he does not have any riches, he was made as Maharaja because he had values. Though Ravana has all those riches, He was made a pauper because he does not have discipline, he does not have values. If at all he has values, he can probably live a good life. Hanuman thought so. When Hanuman is scaling, when Hanuman is giving marks to Ravana like that, Ravana is also looking at Hanuman. Kimesha Bhagavan Nandi Bhavet Sakshat Gataha. Maybe, is this that Nandikeshwara whom I ridiculed once when I went to Kailasa and who gave me curse, who cursed me? Is it that Nandikeshwara? He's getting the fear inside, but he's not showing out. And he's asking Prahasta, ask him, who is he? Like that. He's showing his geth. Who is he? When Prahasta comes and talks to Hanuman, oh, Vanara, you don't have to fear. Who has to say this? To whom? The dialogue has changed, swapped. He says, you don't have to be afraid. Don't worry. Tell us, who are you? Who had sent you? Is it Vishnu, Varuna, Vayu, Yama, Indra, Agni, Kubera? Who had sent you? And Hanuman responded back to Ravana, not to this Prahasta. He said, I am not the ambassador of Vishnu, Varuna, Vayu, Yama. He is coming after me. Agni, Kubera, but I am Duta. I am the ambassador of Rama. Rama's wife has been taken away. So, Sugriva, who got the kingdom with the blessing of Rama's one arrow on Vali. One arrow on Vali. Even for Vali, one arrow is sufficient. Then think about you. That's the message. One arrow, he made Vali as a martyr, and then he made Sugriva as Maharaja. And so Sugriva had sent people looking for the lady of Ram. When I was wandering around in this country of you, I found her in Ashoka. You better give her back. Then your brother Sugriva will be happy with Rama. And Ravana wasn't accepting. Ravana's eyes are turning red. And then he's saying, you might probably have all the boons in the world against all people in the world, like Rakshasas, Devas, Gandharvas, Yakshas, Kinnaras. But do you or don't you know? Sugriva is not a Rakshasa, Sugriva is not a Deva, Sugriva is not a Gandharva, Sugriva is not a Pannaga, Sugriva is not a Kinnara, Sugriva is a Vanara. So goes for Rama also. You didn't ask for Vanaras and Naras. You thought they are puny? And those are the leaders coming against you now. Better give her back. You are just putting a snake upon your shoulder and thinking that the snake is good. Kalaratri ditam viddim sarvalanka vinashini. Whom you are thinking the brightness of your day is actually the Kalaratri. She should not be worshipped in the way you are trying to adore her. She has to be worshipped along with her Lord. So is what Rama is talking about Rama, and then Ravana is saying, I am capable of burning down all these worlds. Who is not capable? Burning down, I can show you later how to burn down. But burning down and breaking down doesn't matter. Anybody can, you and me can do. But Punareva tada srishtum shakto ramo mahayashaha sarvan lokan susamgritya sabhutan sacharacharan. This entire world with all those beings in it, with all those mobile and immobile beings in it, Rama can burn them down and can make them all as it is. Yata purvam akalpayat. He can make everything, all this as it is back. Can you bring it back? What can you do anything out of you? Nothing you can do. You are nothing. Understand, you are nothing before that Lord. When he is being given this sadhupadesha, that doesn't go into his ears. It just falls into his deaf ears, and he orders, let Hanuman be burnt. Let Hanuman be killed. That is when Vibhishana, the brother of Ravana, thought, irundu oral vandar. What will happen if this person is killed? So he said, brother, if you kill him, it is like you are afraid of those heroes getting the message. You are not afraid, right? Can he say in the open place, no, I am afraid that Rama will come? So he is caught by his brother in his words, in his word swaps. So he thought, so what to do? He says the Duta should not be killed, better give him some punishments. He is not even telling give him punishment. He just says ambassador should not be killed. Then Ravana says, let us give him some punishment. And then he says, let this Hanuman be burnt. No, that's his intention. But he says, let his tail be burnt. Kapinam kilalangulam ishtam bhavati bhushanam. So let that bhushanam, let that ornament tail be burnt. Let it be cut means it will be gone for only by cutting. But burning means only that alone will burn. So that shows his intention. But Hanuman makes a note. Okay, got it. So let's see who burns what next week. We stop at this 53rd Sarga of Sundarakanda. Janaki Kanta Smaranam Jai Jai Rama Rama. சீதாராம் தாச நவமி நேற்றுக்கு, அதனால் இன்றைக்கி அண்ணா வந்து இப்போ தாசருடைய கீர்த்தனங்கள்லாம் பாட சொல்லியிருக்கா. 3 பேர்கிட்ட சொல்லியிருக்கா அண்ணா மன்னி. கல்பனாஜி, சம்பகாஜி, அப்புறம் இன்னும் யாரோ ஒருத்தட்டையும் சொல்லியிருக்கேன்னா மைத்லிஜி. எஸ், ஆரம்பிக்கலாம். நெக்ஸ்ட் வீக் கண்டேன் அண்ணா மேரேஜ். அப்போ தான் வருது கண்டேன் அண்ணாக்கு. நெக்ஸ்ட் வீக் தான் அந்த கல்வி வரும். இதை கூட கொடுத்து
आरंभी वंदेन अयोध्येचा राजा, आरंभी वंदेन अयोध्येचा राजा, आरंभी वंदेन अयोध्येचा राजा, आरंभी अयोध्येचा राजा, आरंभी वंदेन अयोध्येचा राजा, आरंभी वंदेन अयोध्येचा राजा, भक्ताची आकाज, भक्ताची आकाज, भक्ताची आकाज पावत से, आरंभी वंदेन अयोध्येचा राजा, आरंभी वंदेन अयोध्येचा राजा, पावत से महासंकटी निर्वाणी, पावत से महासंकटी निर्वाणी, राम नाम वाणी, राम नाम वाणी, राम नाम वाणी, राम नाम वाणी उच्चारिता, राम नाम वाणी उच्चारिता, वंदेन अयोध्येचा राजा, आरंभी वंदेन अयोध्येचा राजा, पुण्याचा निश्चय पुण्याचा निश्चय पुण्याचा निश्चय पुण्यभूमी पुण्याचा निश्चय पुण्यभूमी आरंभी वंदीना अयोध्येचा आरंभी वंदीना अयोध्येचा पुण्यभूमी पुण्यवंताची आठवे पुण्यभूमी पुण्यवंताची आठवे पुण्यभूमी पुण्यवंताची आठवे पापियाना ठावे पापियाना ठावे पापियाना ठावे काही केल्या पापियाना ठावे काही केल्या वंदीना अयोध्येचा आरंभी वंदीना अयोध्येचा आरंभी वंदीना अयोध्येचा काही केल्या तुझे मन बालतेना मन बालतेना काही केल्या तुझे मन बालतेना मन बालतेना दास म्हणे जन दास म्हणे जन दास म्हणे जन सावधान दास म्हणे जन सावधान आरंभी वंदीना अयोध्येचा आरंभी वंदीना अयोध्येचा आरंभी वंदीना अयोध्येचा भक्ताची आकाश भक्ताची आकाश भक्ताची आकाश पावत से आरंभी वंदीना अयोध्येचा आरंभी वंदीना अयोध्येचा राजा अयोध्येचा राजा करो जग जीवना काय करो जग जीवना धरिले दुरिकारे काय करो जग जीवना धरिले दुरिकारे दीन दयाला रघुवीरा दीन दयाला रघुवीरा आज कठिन कारे दीन दयाला रघुवीरा आज कठिन कारे काय करो जग जीवना माया जाल न सो सबे माया जाल न सो सबे कंती बाटत आहे माया जाल न सो सबे कंती बाटत आहे
तलमल तलमल अंतरी तलमल तलमल अंतरी करुणा कर पाहे करुणा कर पाहे
करुणा कर पाहे काय करो जग जीवना काय करो जग जीवना चातक सीनत राहिले चातक सीनत राहिले गेला मेघ सुखाचा चातक सीनत राहिले गेला मेघ सुखाचा
दास उदासन सावरे दास उदासन सावरे
जय रघुवीर समर्थ जय जय रघुवीर समर्थ
मिलटी पले रामा भक्तवत्सले बिलटी पले रामा भक्तवत्सले सर्वसेविले रामा दास प्रेमिले सर्वसेविले रामा दास प्रेमिले दीनबन्धु रे रामा दीनबन्धु रे दीनबन्धु रे रामा दीनबन्धु रे दीनबन्धु रे रामा दया सिन्धु रे दीनबन्धु रे रामा दया सिन्धु रे चरणी उद्धवी रामा दिव्य सुन्दरी चरणी उद्धवी रामा दिव्य सुन्दरी शाप बन्धवे रामा नित्य जोगरी शाप बन्धवे रामा दिव्य जोगरी वेद गर्भजो रामा शिव चिन्तितो वेद गर्भजो रामा शिव चिन्तितो वानरादिसा रामा जुगसाङ्गतो वानरादिसा रामा जुगसाङ्गतो दीनबन्धु रे रामा दीनबन्धु रे दीनबन्धु रे रामा दीनबन्धु रे दीनबन्धु रे रामा सिन्धु रे दीनबन्धु रे रामा दया सिन्धु रे रागवी बीजे रामा रावणानुजे रागवी बीजे रामा रावणानुजे तरुणी कावला रामा राज्य दे तरुणी कावला रामा निज राज्य दे राजपालिने रामा पंकजानने रामा दैत्यवन्दने पंकजानने रामा दैत्यवन्दने
दासपालिने राम विश्वमोहिने दासपालिने राम विश्वमोहिने दासपालिने राम विश्वमोहिने दीनबन्धुरे राम दीनबन्धुरे दीनबन्धुरे राम दीनबन्धुरे दीनबन्धुरे राम दया सिन्धुरे दीनबन्धुरे राम दया सिन्धुरे
जीवाचा संगती राम एक दासाची संपत्ती राम सीतापती दासाची संपत्ती राम सीतापती जीवाच्या संगती राम एक ராம ஏக தாசர்களின் செல்வன் ராம சீதாபதி தாசர்களின் ஜீவர்களின் புகலிடம் ராமன் ஒன்றே राम एक माता राम एक पिता ராமனேனம் அன்னை ராமனேனம் தந்தை ராம ராம ஏக சகோதரன் வேதை வைபவ காஞ்சனம் இந்த ஜனம் யாவும் எங்கள் ராமனே ஜனம் யாவும் राम एक स्वामी राम कैवारी राम एक स्वामी राम कैवारी लाभ या संसारी राम एक रामनेनं स्वामी रामने उद्धारकन् रामनेनं स्वामी रामने उद्धारकन् லாபமும் சம்சாரமும் ராமன் ஒன்றே. राम एक ज्ञान राम एक ध्यान राम समाधान राम दासी राम समाधान ராமன் ஒன்றே ஞானம் ராமன் ஒன்றே தியானம் ராமனே சமாதானம் இது ராமதாஸ்யம் श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम 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 रामने समाधानम इति रामदास्यं रामने
विद्या मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीशति पुलोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के कंचन बरन विराज सुवेशं कानन कुंडल कुंचित केश हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे कांधे मूंज जनेऊ साजे शंकर सुमन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को रघुचरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया राम लखन जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की कदरी दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे लाय संजीवन लखन जियाए वीर रघुवीर हरषि उर लाए सुहावे अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीचा नारद सारद सहित असीसा कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सके कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीवन कीन्हा राम मिलाय राजपद दीन्हा राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की मरो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना जुग सहस्र योधन बलवान वीर्योधाहि मधुर फल जानो प्रभु मुद्रिका मुख माहि जलधि लांघि जय अचरज नाहि दुर्गम दात जगत के देवे सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हारे राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होत न आज्ञा बिन पैसारे सब सुख रहे तुम्हारी सरना तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन तेज संहारो आपे तीनों लोक हांकते तापे भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जब नाम सुनावे राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की रोग हरे सब पीड़ा जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा संकट से हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम वचन ज्ञान जो लावे सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा जिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे चारों युग प्रताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अष्ट सिद्धि नव निधि के दाता सबर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दाता अष्ट सिद्धि नव निधि के दाता असवर दीन जानकी माता राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दाता राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे जन्म के दुख बिसरावे रघुवरपुर जाय जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त सहाय और देवता चित्तन धरई हनुमत से ही सर्व सुख करहि संकट कटे मिटे सब पीड़ा जो सुमिले हनुमत बलबीरा जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा कर रघु गुरुदेव की नाही जो शत बार पाठ कर कोई झूठ ही बंधि महासुख होय जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साकी गौरीशा तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा कीजे नाथ हृदय मांडेरा कीजे नाथ हृदय मांडेरा राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की जय बोलो हनुमान की बोलो हनुमान की
उडाला जाऊन लंका आला बाबा मारुती उडाला उडाला जाऊन लंका आला बाबा आला बाबा मारुती, आला रे बाबा मारुती. आला बाबा मारुती, आला रे बाबा मारुती. उडाला 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 जाऊली लंका, आला बाबा मारुती. उडाला जाऊली लंका, आला बाबा मारुती. उडाला उडाला जाऊली लंका, आला बाबा मारुती. उडाला जाऊली लंका, आला बाबा मारुती. आला बाबा मारुती, आला रे बाबा मारुती. आला बाबा मारुती, आला रे बाबा मारुती. आला बाबा मारुती, आला रे बाबा मारुती. उडाला 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 जाऊली लंका, आला बाबा मारुती. उडाला उडाला जाऊली लंका, आला बाबा मारुती. आला बाबा मारुती, आला रे बाबा मारुती. आला बाबा मारुती, आला रे बाबा मारुती. आला बाबा मारुती, आला रे बाबा मारुती. उडाला जाऊली लंका, आला बाबा मारुती. उडाला जाऊली लंका, आला बाबा मारुती. आला बाबा मारुती, आला रे बाबा मारुती. उडाला 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 जाऊली लंका, आला बाबा मारुती. उडाला जाऊली लंका, आला बाबा मारुती. जय हनुमान जय हनुमान, जय जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान. जय हनुमान जय हनुमान, जय जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान. जय हनुमान जय हनुमान, जय जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान. जय हनुमान जय हनुमान, जय जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान. जय हनुमान जय हनुमान, जय जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान. जय हनुमान जय हनुमान, जय जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान. जय हनुमान जय हनुमान, जय जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान. जय हनुमान जय हनुमान, जय जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान. जय हनुमान जय हनुमान, जय जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान. जय हनुमान जय हनुमान, जय जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान. जय हनुमान जय हनुमान, जय जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान. जय हनुमान जय हनुमान, जय जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान. जय हनुमान जय हनुमान, जय जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान. जय हनुमान जय Hanuman, Jai Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman. जय बोलो वीर धीर पराक्रम आंजनेय स्वामी की मणिमय रमणीय राजभवने मल्लिकाशोकाति कुसुम वने सीता कल्याण वैभवम् बहु दशविध
सुगंधि द्रव्य धूपे दग दग ज्वलिता कर्पूर दीपे सीता कल्याण वैभवम् बहुविध शोभन द्रव्य संपूर्णे बाहुक प्रेमिका जन संकीर्णे सीता कल्याण वैभवम् स्वागतं स्वागतं जानकी रामा स्वागतं स्वागतं सम्पूर्ण कामा नवरमणिमाया मञ्जे पुष्प पुंजे लिम्बामि पदयोलक्तकं ललितम् अम्बोदसमनील नवरागमिलितं मलया चन्दनं कलयामि विमले कस्तूरिशो किरीटे माधवी मल्लिका मरुवक माला माधवा तव कंठ धृत्वा कुरुलीला हेलादि संयोगं गुडमेश्रम् क्षीरं नीलालकरघुनायक पिबसुन्दर मधुरं कर्पूर परिमलं ताम्बूलं इहते प्रददामि स्वीकुरु सरसं दाशरथे अधिरोह्य सीताया नवरत्नदोला अनुज्ञाप्य प्रेमिकं कुरु प्रेमलीला स्वागतं स्वागतं जानकी रामा मरुत जल विरुद्र दे मंदारादिक कुसुम सुगंधे विहरति रघुवीरहा सीतया विहरति रघु सीतया विहरति रघुवीरः पुष्पविनिर्मित कन्दुकेन प्रेमिका प्रियया प्रियवचनेन विहरति रघुवीरः सीतया विहरति रघुवीरः
जय जय रघुवीर श्रीराजपुत्र
जय जय सौमित्री प्रेमैकपात्र जय जय सुग्रीव दासेन्द्रमित्र जय जय पातोद सच्चाय गात्र जय जय संफुल्ल रक्ताब्जनेत्र जय जय ब्रह्मादि सुरकृतस्तोत्र जय जय वाल्मीकि कृतसच्चरित्र जय जय पवमान तनयाब्जमित्र जय जय साकेत राजराजेन्द्र जय जय सर्वेशा सद्गुणसान्द्र जय जय प्रेमिका तारक मंत्र जय जय मां पाहि श्रीरामचन्द्र जय जय श्रीमती जनकेश नंदिनी रतिकोटि सुंदरी नवकिशोरी सुनयना कुमारी सुरमनोहरी रघुनंदनानंद वर्धनकरी नवमल्लिका पुष्प मंडित सुवेणी नवरत्नभूषणे मधुरवाणी कल्याणवेश कमनीय रूपिणी कोसलराज कुमारकामिनी साकेत साम्राज्य सकल स्वामिनी सरस संगीत रसिक स्वभाविनी सरयू नदी तीर उद्यान विहारिणी शरणं भव देवी प्रेमिक जननी
साकेतधाम्नि वरराजगृहे विशाले सिंहासने रजतपाण्डुरछत्रयुक्ते वामाङ्कशोभित विदेहसुतामणोज्ञो श्रीरामचन्द्रम् अनिशं हृदि भावयामि प्रेमलतानि सखिजन वन्दितान् लोले विलसन्तं वामाङ्कशोभित मैथिलराज नन्दिनी वदनम् आलोकयन्तम् आलोकय सखी राजकुमारम् कलादि सखिजनवादित वीणामृदङ्गादि सङ्गीतरसिकं तापरहित शारद चन्द्र चन्द्रिका शोभित सुन्दर सुमुखम् आलोकय सखी राजकुमारं कुटिल कुन्तल भारनिबद्धा अभिनव मल्लिका कुसुमहारम् निटिल शोभित मृगमदतिलक वदन मृदुहास प्रेमिक मनोहरम् आलोकय सखी राजकुमारम् जय साकेताधीश जय चारुकेश जय दिव्यमणिभूष जय राघवेश लाली जय श्यामकुमार जगदेक वीरा जय सीता मनोहर जय पुष्पहार लाली जय श्यामलाकार जय पीताम्बरा जय शत्रु संहार जय मनोहर लाली जय दिव्यलावण्य जय जगत्पुण्या जय प्रेमिकानन्य जय लोकमान्य लाली जानकी मनोहराय जलजनील सुन्दराय शुभमङ्गलम् जानकी मनोहराय जय मङ्गलम् पुण्डरीकलोचनाय कुण्डलादिभूषणाय चण्डभानुवंशजाय जय मङ्गलम् जानकी मनोहराय जय मङ्गलम् पापवृन्दमोचनाय चापवर्यभञ्जनाय भूपचक्ररञ्जनाय जय मङ्गलम् जानकी मनोहराय जय मङ्गलम् कामकोपवर्जिताय सोमशेखरार्चिताय प्रेमिकेन्द्रपूजिताय जय मङ्गलम् जानकी मनोहराय जय मङ्गलम् जलजनील सुन्दराय शुभमङ्गलम् जानकी मनोहराय जय मङ्गलम् श्रीमती मन्दिरे सकल सौभाग्य समृद्धि जननी करे सद्गुणने बरे तरस श्रृंगार संगीता मुकरे विश्व सुखम प्रभो मंदहास सुखम प्रभो लाकेन्दु वदनया रसनीय वचनया रत्नमय दिव्य विविध भूषणया रम्य सद्गुण सुखम प्रभो श्री राम सीदया साकं समवाप्त कामा विश्व सुखम प्रभो
मंजे परिमल कुसुम कल्पित कल्पे सेषु सुखम मैथिल भूपति तनयया मनोज्ञ वेशया प्रियया सेषु सुखम कारुण्य गर्भित प्रेम विलासा कौसल्य हृदय कामल निवासा शेष्व सुखम श्री रघुवीरा शेष्व सुखम मन पुगळ को
सरितन मणिमयर बाणवने तनिलंगै को मुनिगळ सेतुया सेंबोंसे कन्नड माणमदल पुलै सोल कन्नपुरते तरुमणिये
समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु यतः अभ्युदय निश्चेयस सिद्धिः सधर्मः वेदा प्रमाणं धर्मस्य धर्मो रक्षति रक्षितः रामो विग्रहवान् धर्मः रामोपासनेन धर्मवृद्धिः रामातवास्मि காக்கும் ராமனே வாழ்கதனில் வாழ்க்கையே ராமன் தனில் ராமனின் ராஜ்யம் தான் தேவசாகாஜியம் கான்.